Today I will be sharing a walkthrough of SmartCover's monthly Smart Insights reports. Monthly Smart Insights are delivered to the Reports tab in My SmartCover at the beginning of every month. They provide an easy-to-read summary of the previous month of data, as well as trends for the past 12 months. These reports help you to better understand your system's performance and make operational decisions for how to operate your system and manage your SmartCover fleet. At the beginning of the report, you'll see your organization's name and the time period covered by this report. All reports cover 1 month of data. The Key Takeaway section gives you key metrics at a glance that summarize your system performance. First, we see potential spills saved. This is the number of alarms that occurred and therefore spills potentially saved by your units. You can also see a comparison below to the previous month spills saved. If you have smart flow units, you will see the maximum flow per day recorded and the site where that occurred. Next, you'll see maximum channel level measured as D over D. D over D is the ratio of depth to diameter and is a measure of the capacity of the pipe. When D over D is 100%, the pipe is full. If you had locations that reached 100% capacity this month, the key takeaway will tell you how many sites reached 100%. For this system, there were 8 that reached 100. Finally, if you have H2 Sense units, you will see the number of units that exceeded their high alarm threshold during this month. Next, we have an alarm summary section. The highlights here include the number of level alarms that occurred, as well as the number of H2S alarms, the location with the most alarms, and the number of locations that did not trigger any alarms. The alarms map provides a visual for where these alarms occurred so that you can identify hotspots or areas where more sensors may be needed. H2S units are indicated by a diamond, and level measuring units are showed with a circle. Any GIS data that you have in My SmartCover will also be available on this map. If you mouse over a location, you can see more detail, and you can follow this link to click through to your charts page and explore more detail. The alarms table below shows each location, its application, and the number of alarms that occurred each month. You can download this data and any other table data in this report using the Download CSV button. The last part of the alarm summary section is collapsed by default and can be opened by clicking the plus. We can see the number of alarms for each of the past 12 months as a total or by location. This is the data for the total number of alarms for each month in the last year for this organization, as well as the number of active locations each month for comparison. This section is the number of alarms for each of the locations over the last 12 months. Then, next we have summary sections categorized by application: capacity, smart flow, and H2S. Each of these sections has their own highlight stats section showing some key values about this application. On the map, we can toggle between average, minimum, and maximum, and see the values by mousing over or clicking on the location. For example, here we see that pipes had more capacity on the west side of the system and levels were quite high everywhere else. We can look at similar maps for flow and for H2S. Next, we have a bar chart plotting that same data that is shown on the map, organized from highest to lowest value, here for H2S. Finally, in the Visualize Level section, you will see an intuitive schematic for each manhole you are monitoring. For each location, you'll see the high alarm threshold, maximum, and average level for this month relative to the depth of the manhole and the length of your SmartCover sensor. First, we'll see locations that triggered a high-level alarm. You can see for these locations that the maximum level exceeded the high level alarm threshold. For locations that did not trigger a high level alarm, the maximum this month did not exceed the high level alarm threshold. That concludes the monthly Smart Insights high-level report for this organization. These reports help you better understand system performance and help you to get the most out of your SmartCover system. Thank you.